What's going on, guys? Transget here, and today in this video I want to talk to you guys a bit more about the new bomber in the China Rising DLC. So after playing a bit more with it and unlocking the cruise missile, I actually enjoy using this thing. So in my China Rising DLC video, I was kind of bashing and hating on the bomber, but now after using it a quite bit more, I want to take back some of the things I have said, but I still don't like the fact how the bomber is just basically a single gunner AC-130. I just still wish that DICE would have done something a bit more to make a bigger difference between both vehicles. Anyways, the new bomber is actually quite powerful, more powerful than I first thought it was. It is more of a precision bomber. Just don't be like me going in to expect to carpet bomb the whole map. The bomber has a very slow approach towards the map, and it gives you a lot of time to mark your targets correctly, so you make sure the bombs will drop where you want them to and be effective. But at the same time, the bomber going very slow could put you at a disadvantage because the bomber is such a big target in the air, and jets and AAs will shoot you down. Now, speaking of AAs, the bomber is very good at taking those things out, which are always sitting in the back, and that is lighting up your team's aircraft. But you should watch out for them because it is also very easy for them to take you down. So I would not suggest you to try to bomb moving targets because the bombs are way too slow, and if you mark the targets where they were before and they started moving, the bombs will never even touch them. Now, to gain access to the bomber, your team must capture the central point or the objective on the map, which is usually objective D in Conquest, but I'm not too sure about the other game modes. Then there is some sort of mobile command center which you can enter, and the problem is there's a lot of players which are always camping outside and waiting for the bomber to spawn, and I have many times gotten killed because we're all just grouping around the command center and a tank just comes out sneaking behind us and just kills us all. I'm not sure if you guys have experienced this or not, but sometimes once I'm finished my bombing run, I get stuck in the command center, and sometimes if I just jam E, I will usually pop out, but other times I will have to redeploy and lose a ticket for my team. So I'm just wondering if this is only a glitch for me or if you guys have been experiencing it too. Next, I want to talk about the cruise missile, and I'll first tell you guys how you can unlock it. Now, first you have to do the assignment Mother of All Bombs to unlock this missile. To do that, you have to reach level 10, which is not too hard for many people, and then you have to finish safe rating, meaning you have to get 1 kill from the bomber and you unlock the Suave. After that, you also have to get 15 kills with the bomber and then destroy an enemy bomber. Then this will unlock the cruise missile for you guys. Now, I know that's quite a lot of work to unlock it, but I think in my opinion the cruise missile is worth it. That was how you can unlock the cruise missile. Now I wanted to give you guys my opinion and overall thoughts on the cruise missile itself. So the cruise missile, in my opinion, are quite powerful, and I think they're the same commander cruise missiles. They kind of feel like a giant tow missile that you control from your bomber. You'll have to be aiming at your target constantly for your missile to hit. So if you land the missile right next to the armored vehicle, such as a tank or something, the chances are you'll most likely immobilize it and damage it. But if the missile directly lands on top of the vehicle, I will guarantee you'll most likely get a kill. It just adds more firepower to the bomber, and it gives you more chances to kill enemies when you're using the bomber, which is always a good thing in my opinion. What I do when I use the bomber is, in the beginning I will drop 4 bombs into targets which are closer to me, fire the missile at a target which is farther away from me, and by the time the missile will hit, I will quickly switch back to JDAM bombs and they'll be replenished and ready to fire, and I'll drop the rest of the 4 JDAM bombs on some other enemy target. In summary, I take back some of the things I've said, and it is definitely way more useful than I thought, and I would totally recommend you guys to try it out. Now, before, the reason why I was hating on the bomber is because I just felt like DICE didn't try anything to make the bomber special. It didn't sound like how it was advertised, but now at least it can be an effective tool. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. I want to see what you guys are thinking about the bomber, if you agree with me or not. Now, thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like and a comment down below. I would greatly appreciate it. I will continue to strive for being your number source for Battlefield 4 videos. Peace out, guys.